All right, whether it's a big vacation, a wedding you've spent a year planning, or even a highly anticipated concert that may have just left this weekend, you might be left feeling pretty down after it's all over.
Little Taylor Swift sadness, right? Joining us this morning is our parenting expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler. You went to the Taylor Swift concert. Why do people get the blues after these big events?
Yeah, I was so happy to find that there really is psychological research behind this.
That word, it's not just us.
It's not just Jordan and I. And it's called the letdown effect. And it applies to things like, feeling sad at the Taylor Swift concert, but it also applies to things like, of course, after your wedding, but even when you're caretaking or you're a doctor, you're doing something and you stay healthy, and then all of a sudden you go on vacation and boom, you get sick. It's like, oh, my immune system finally has let its guard down and you can get sick. So it's the feeling of you're anticipating something, you're really focused on something, you're excited about something, and then when it's over, everything does come down, including some neurotransmitters in your brain, so that affects your mood, down to your immune system so that you feel down. You might even get sick.
Yeah, your adrenaline is just running so high for so long. I was surprised to hear so many different people say they were feeling this way.
Yes, I know. And we were talking about it, and that's why we want to talk about this week. And I think that it's important to know that this is a real phenomenon, and it is helpful. The first tip would be to try to help with it. It's helpful to talk to other people about it, to normalize it, because if not, you're going, is it just me? Is it weird?
Why am I so sad that Taylor Swift left town?
Exactly. I mean, I'm already planning how I can go international to go, find it.
I've been buying merch on the little site all morning long.
Legit, he has.
I'm like, Corey, do you like this?
Right. So it's funny because we all laugh about it, and it's a shared experience that we don't talk about in medical terms. But the reality is that these are sort of the things that do help.
Yeah.
It helps to talk to people. It helps to plan for something else. You were saying you saw a movie you were excited to see, and it helps
the
to
Barbie movie.
The
that
Barbie
just tells
movie.
you who I am. Taylor Swift and Barbie, right?
Well, exactly. But when you said it, I thought, ding, ding, ding. Yes, that's what helps.
Yeah.
It's like, plan for the next best thing. Plan for, how are you going to connect with other people? And those things really do help. This is a temporary state, but I want people to know that it's real.
Yeah.
This isn't just in our minds. It really is sort of stress hormones. It really is chemical.
Well, you had probably felt this with your wedding.
Yeah, I did. You have the big letdown after, but it's really interesting because you just mentioned my husband gets so irritated sometimes because we'll be on vacation for many reasons, but we'll be on vacation and I'll be planning our next vacation. He's like, why aren't you just in this one? I'm like, because I feel like I need to keep the high going, kind of like with you with Taylor Swift and then going to Barbie. It's like, you got to have things to look forward to.
Absolutely. And on that vacation, you might also find that you feel exhausted, that you feel like, oh, I couldn't even do some of the things I wanted to do because I was napping every time I laid down. And that's part of the letdown. It's part of just the whole body calming down.
Okay.
How do people get out of the funk?
Yeah, how do you avoid this?
Yes. Well, one of the things to avoid it, I will say, is anticipating it.
Okay.
So now that we all have the language for it, oh, okay, I'm looking forward to something really, really big. There's probably going to be a letdown afterwards. Really anticipating that is very, very helpful. Also, relishing in the memories. So talking about it, oh, it was so great. Remember that outfit, remember the thing. That is really helpful to just share that with other people. And also just really having the mindset and understanding that, okay, it's probably normal. You can laugh about it. And so what am I going to do? I've got this next thing, even if it's a year from now, even if it's something that you're not even positive you can do, just keeping your mindset really focused on other things that are exciting can be really helpful.
Well, that certainly helps me out. Thank goodness. All right, Dr. Ziegler, thank you for being with us. We appreciate that.